Jack, and in my ears, but probably not in yours, is Into the Obscurity. Are you sharing your audio today, Obscurity? Right, well, he might be, he might not be, not a clue, but if he is, you can hear him. If not, I can hear him, and I'll sound like I'm talking to myself. We are back for more official AOR racing. The last 4 weeks have just been a social league, which has been a lot of fun with the front wheel drive cars. I can let you know that I did the calculations, and Communist Minion did in fact win the social league in the front wheel drives, but let's see if he can follow up with an actual proper championship that counts. I am aiming to win this one myself, as well as I'm sure is Obscurity, who will be my teammate once again this season. You can see we've got quite a few names that you'll probably recognise, like Hasnane and Ronan GT Delaney, Bloody Nine, Ash Racer, our sister team RGD, and obviously Communist Minion. We have a couple of new racers this season, Berg Replicator. We also have Marcus Moutinho, and one called, I can't remember exactly, I read it on the forum earlier today, and I think it was called Thriller. Over the summer, I'm just doing my housekeeping here, sorry Obscurity. Over the summer I was made a GT Sport coordinator, so you might see me do a couple of things like taking screenshots and stuff of the finish and stuff, but that's just because I need to do that for keeping the so we can do standings and stuff in between the races. RGD Wraith and RGD Gasmania also became coordinators, so expect to see them abusing track limits because they're now stewards and can get away with it because they'll just give themselves no penalties. No, I'm kidding, they wouldn't actually do that. But yeah, so hopefully we can have a bloody good race. Other bits of housekeeping: we are no longer doing the sprint race and the feature race at 20 and 40. We're now doing a 90-minute race, and instead of using practice mode as our qualifier, since GT Sport brought in qualifying as part of the update, it's also a 10-minute qualifier with no tyre and fuel usage, and the race with tyres and fuel. We are racing the 2008 Super GT cars, and I will jump into spectate mode, and you can just watch Gasmania, or one of our sister team, and their lovely car with their GKRT logo on the back there. Coming through Casio Triangle just there. Ash has hit his teammate in a Danish pastry. Let's see if I can... Oh, no. And that's the... I don't actually know what their team's called. I think it is Stuart Ford Super GT, because they've used the Stuart Ford stuff last season. There's Hasnane in the Asahi Kase livery. It's a really nicely made livery. Let's jump back up to Communist Minion in these SMP Racing livery. If we actually get a shot of it, there we go. Looks fantastic. Obviously, there we go. There's bloody in the classic Margarita livery. Obviously, can't beat a Margarita livery. We've got Berg Replicator in a nice blue number, very reminiscent of last season's VLX. But he wasn't part of VLX, but it's very reminiscent of the VLX kind of colours. We've got Marcus Moutinho and the Team AOR ones. Here he is, he's coming out the pits. Let's have a wee quick look at the livery there when he comes out. There we go, nice black and green number. I'm a big fan of the green. Most of us this season are using the Nissan GTRs. We've got Bloody and Communist Minion in the Lexus. There is also the option of the Honda NSX, which Hasnane here is using. You can just hear that engine going if we jump into that view. But yeah, let's get on track, do some laps. Quali starts in about 10 minutes. So let's go for it. That's alright, Obscurity. See, since I started my stream, all I've been doing is housekeeping and looking at liveries. So I've got all that done. I don't know how much of what I was saying you heard, but I did basically spend a lot of the time just calling you a dick. I didn't really. I wouldn't actually do that. I didn't, except from when I made the joke about it, I did not use the word dick. Got a bit of a power slide around the hairpin there. So are you planning on catching up and giving me a wee bit of a race through some of our laps? How, whereabouts on track are you? Hairpin, I've just come out of Spoon Corner, mate. You've got to catch up to me. Who is it you're racing there just now? Marcos Moutinho. The yellow flags are coming into the Casio Triangle. But I've seen absolutely nobody having issues. No, because it actually came up on my screen saying yellow flags, which means it's on track. They just wave the yellow flags if someone's about to come out. There's Berg Replicator coming out of the pits as I just hang it round the outside there. Oh. This is the bit that's my biggest struggle, really, is coming through the S's with any speed. I'm guessing Bloody's been in the kitty litter. Yep. Yep. I've got Berg Replicator right behind me. I have one question for you, Obscurity. Do you have your adult diapers ready? As am I. I think about the 40-minute mark I might have to make a slightly longer pit stop. Did you get around to doing your TT? Did I tell you about my TT? Yeah, I even uploaded a video and everything of my best lap. Uh, 0.3. I spent about 20 minutes. I don't have the 1 lap pace to do a time trial. I don't qualify well either. But what I normally do have, or at least what I work on having, is having a consistent pace over the course of many laps. I don't work on my quali pace or time trials. I work on my race pace. So suppose I can forgive you. But no, I work on trying to be within a couple of tenths of my best lap every lap, and then obviously I'll drift further than that from my best lap over time. What with tyre wear slowing me down, and you know, maybe the difference of maybe being a wee bit faster because of having a lighter car. But even at that, with the settings that we've got, that should kind of even itself out, to be fair. With these hard tyres on such a long life, actually, probably only need to do 1 stop on the tyres and 2 stops on the fuel. But it depends on who you're racing and whatnot. Because if you're... Yeah. Are you just coming up to spin corner? Where are you? Mate, I've opened the gap to you. You're supposed to be closing the gap to me. Went very wide there. I have managed to keep Berg Replicator behind me this whole time though. And I went 8 tenths faster than my previous time. Woohoo! Oh, he had the run on me there. He's backed out. Delaney's slow through the middle of the corner. Delaney was slow on the line I would have taken there. Oh, screwed up a bit. He might get by me here at the hairpin. Oh, I had the back end step out and I just like got right back off the brakes and onto the power to try and straighten it out, and I think I've just like scalped him through the hairpin. Oh, Delaney, that's yeah, no problem. Oh, there was definitely a gap there, Delaney, but Oh, shit. Cool, I might be just about to go for a sec. There is one thing that I've not done yet that I probably should have done before this. Oh, in fact, no, I've already done it, it's fine. Yes. No, I did it before I actually sat down and got ready for this. I done it before I switched the PlayStation on, basically. But I'm not worried about not making it to the end of the race. That I was like, do I go again anyway? Do I not? What do I do? Yep, we should be beginning about now. We should be beginning quali right about now. Yes! I'm into the 159s. Oh, we're waiting on this other guy, Triller. I think their name was on the forum. I mean, really, like, the thing in the league description does say you should be in the room 15 minutes before the session starts. So, I don't know. Do I look like a mind reader? True. I'm just kind of holding bloody up right now. Oh, he's backing out, coming into 130R. Oh, he's closing that gap in the slipstream there. I'm going defensive. Very defensive. Too defensive. Here's the thing, see through the S's, you should be able to make it through the whole of the S's without ever coming on the brake. You should be able to do it just with throttle control alone. No? In the Super GT, with perfect throttle control and steering timing, you can do it all in third gear. Oh, qualification has started. Oh god, I've just fucked my engine. Good luck. Oh, I'm coming out right behind one of the stewards. Mate, that you're not supposed to go across that line until it's finished. Oh. If you do that, you wait to like the turns and just take a wide line. I mean, it doesn't really matter the now because it's only an outlap, so you've got the whole lap to let everybody else past. I don't want phone call, Drew. Like, come on, go round. Oh, I've got plenty clear track behind me to just slow down, let everybody else go. There's no tyre heating in this game, but still, it kills a wee bit of time. Cool. Starting a new room. Starting a new room. The other guy who was meant. Yeah, it turns out he wasn't late. From the sounds of it, he was trying to get into the room but couldn't. Because he hadn't actually sent in like a friend request to any of the coordinators until the room was open, and then like I think he was also in the game, so that then causes issues. I know, but still. Right, I am going to. Right, I'll be back in this. I will be back in momentarily. I have returned. I'm at turn 1, I'm in the gravel. There's about 37 laps of fuel in this car, man. Of fuel, yeah. Because that's how much fuel the car holds at 100% fuel. Or maybe it's just because I was going really, really slow and then like power slid into the gravel. Oh yeah, now it's down to 25. Yeah, it's because it takes the average of your lap times. How about I punch a hole. Sorry. I'll punch a hole for you. I'll punch a hole for you for the first 5 minutes. You punch a hole for me the last 5 minutes. No. Give it. Every sector, call out when you pass through it with a number. So that would have been sector 3. That would have been the third timing zone. So at the end of the S's is 1, under the bridge is 2. Just before 130R is 3, start finish line's 4, right? Right, yeah. What? Yeah, but if one of us fucks up and we're like, there's differences in where we are compared to each other. So say I spin out, then it just means we can see if we're closing in on each other, and if we're close enough, then it's worthwhile. If it's worthwhile, then maybe coming off so you can punch the hole in the air for whoever's the slower of the two. So if I'm slower than you, you'll punch the hole for me. If you're slower than me, I'll punch a hole for you. While obviously trying to not compromise your own qualifying time. If you think you can go faster, then just go for it. And then it's up to the other person behind to try and keep up using the slipstream to pull them along. Also call out hazards if you're the lead driver as well. So like if we were on a quali lap and I'd fallen behind as far as I would, you would have said like Gaz is there. Just give Rick a wee bump. Oh, I was trying to give you a wee bump, Rick. I broke my engine just giving a. Oh, we've got someone who's changed it and ah, for some reason, I don't know why, but out of the corner of my eye I kind of see artifacts of something, and they kind of come and go, and it just looks like rain. Uh, because I've got Bloody's name tag kind of. I'm close enough that it started going opaque, and also he's ghosted right above where the map is. You can't. I don't get why he keeps leaving the room. But no, it's like what I don't know if it's like something up with my telly or what, but yeah. The first time was fine. It was a technical issue with this Swift Mill guy, but after that, it's just someone being a pain in the ass. Oh, I do apologise for this, anyone that's watching. We're having some language barrier difficulties apparently. Your channel. Super GT round 1. I'm just going to jump on it my stream, so I can keep tabs on any words that come up on the screen in between pit stops. Well, I say in between pit stops when I'm at pit stops. Right. If I can change this to just chat. Turn the quality all the way down in case it decides to start playing. You know. Wait, what's this? Right, start chat, right. View the chat. Two-minute warning to start. Right, okay, so we're definitely starting in 2 minutes. Oh my god. Do you know what? There's only one thing to do in a time like this. Ash is talking about how he's used the Renault suits in Season 3. I've been using the Sport Pacer racing point suit. Actually, it's not even the Sport Pacer racing point suit. It's the Force India racing suit since I got this account. Not really. As long as you're not in the pits, you're fine. Because we're now using this quali thing. It resets everyone to the thing. Oh, apparently still the wrong fucking power. Yeah, only because one person's trying to cheat or doesn't understand. I don't know if you've noticed, all the regulars have done this fine. damage my engine by just running straight into Wraith. That's exit to the lobby, not exit the lobby. 508. 508. Oh my god. Oh, Ash is getting so fucking wound up. Oh shit, I was in the wrong gear. Just gonna hang out with my RGD fellas here. I'm surprised I still have the fastest lap time, to be fair. I'm surprised no one's just gone and done a pure meaty lap just to think it. I found a great place to hang out. The inside of Spoon Curve. Great place for doing donuts. I'm doing such perfect donuts, it's telling me I'm doing 0 miles an hour. Well, you should come and see my perfect donut at the inside of Spoon Curve. Like I'm not even like moving away from my point, man. The inside of Spoon Curve. Is Marcus Matinho definitely in the 2008 car? Yeah, but you see how perfect my drifting is? Well, I say drifting, my donutting is. Fun fact, 10 minutes ago, we should have, actually 15, we'd already started quali about a half an hour ago. Right, here we go, quali has begun. I do apologise for anyone watching, that was kinda hellish. I'm going. Yes! It is bloody. We can let him past if you want to. Although he is kind of falling behind me right now. Oh. That's right, just overtake Gaz then, why don't you? Just mind this is the kind of place where people probably start slowing up to make themselves a bit of a gap. But anyone that's slowing down should, by the ways of racing etiquette, pull off the racing line. Right, I'll punch a hole for you, it's fine. Make that look like a perfectly timed switch. Are you okay there? Oh, I was just backing out. No, do you know what? Never mind punching a hole in the air for each other. Just go. I'm just taking it off the track to let bloody bite. Get my slide on. Part of the problem for this track for me is I'm still using a lot of my super formula points for braking and turning and getting back on the power. Oh, I think he's had enough and just letting everyone by. Because it was the same at the exit of Degna 1. He was off course. Right, time to actually put in a lap time instead of bailing out at T1. Well seen, Hasnane's the one that's at top. I'm faster than Delaney at least. For now. I see him hanging it around the outside of him there. Better. Right. Right, here's the plan. Stick close to this Berg replicator. Get some slipstream down 130R in the main straight on my next lap. I mean, if I indeed can keep up with them. Yeah, I'm not keeping up with them. Still up through Sector 2. That's a long ass qualifying time. 2:10. When the rest of us are in the 150s. Yes, I'm definitely on my final lap. So I gotta make this count as I go off the fucking spoon corner. What do you mean? Not a great qualifying, but I'm not being a qualifier though, so I think my ability to look after the tyres. I think Mega literally just crossed the line as the time went out. And then has had a subsequent spin apparently. That would seem the case. Right, I'm not finishing last. I'm gonna get fucking past you. Oh shit. This is gonna release me in the middle of the fucking chicane. It released me just early enough to get on the brakes. Yellow flag already. Oh, the teammates have had contact by the looks of it. I can see Delaney lagging a bit. You okay? You okay? Yeah. Oh, I've just spotted that you did actually go and change to download the other version of the car with the 57 number on top of it. I spent the time actually doing it, so I was hoping you would. If you're struggling to get past them, just back off a little bit and go back at it in a little bit. But just like, don't back off so much you're going to lose touch with them, but back off enough that you're not actively pushing and you can just see if what kind of lines he's taking, and if you can get something in there. I'm going to have a penalty for that for sure. No, I don't. Thank the Lord. Right. This is where I'm not feeling particularly comfortable. Yeah, I nearly went off. Trying to avoid smashing into the back of Bloody. Because me and him just had a disagreement about braking points. Saved it. Noted. Well, I've got Marcus Moutinho catching me. And I've got Bloody and Delaney just opening the gap to me right now, so... Delaney's off at Casio again. Just flash my hazards at him. Just thank you for the position. I'm kind of hoping he can overtake Marcos and I can just defend like an absolute boss from him for a while. Maybe get in his heads. How am I doing fuel wise? 10 more laps. Well, it's never too early to think about strategy, but I'm not ready to think about strategy when I've got two cars right up my fucking exhaust. And I'm coming into the point where one of them has been consistently making a mistake. I have defended the Casio triangle. which one. There's 3 new guys. Ugh. Yeah, I see them. Well, they're moving. Oh. I have the weirdest way of getting through fucking Spoon Corner with any speed. I brake and I shift from second to third. Oh, haha. Getting a bit leery through that corner there. Oh yes, no, 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 fucking nearly. Delaney and Marcos are past me now. Do you know what? I feel I defended quite well for a couple laps there. Had a wee bit of contact with Marcos. Coming out of the hairpin, but that's because Swift Will was moving. I was actually keeping an eye out and see what he does, even though he was ghosted. You know what this game's like with unghosting people at the wrong time. Because if he'd just floored it and came back on track, he would have unghosted and right into me. So I had a wee bit of side-on-side contact with Marcos, which actually helped me keep the position there. I was going to give it up, but next thing I knew, Delaney was ahead, so I was like, nope. Oh, definitely cut the corner that time. Oh, Delaney's off again. Delaney's really struggling here, man. For those who are wondering why he was told to stop typing, text chat, using the text chat or the PSN chat while the race is active is not allowed. It can actually get you a reprimand within the AOR forums, and It's reprimands work as a 3 strikes and you're out system. And it's also distracting. Penalty points, but at the same time it does say that there's, if you are at the point that there's nothing to race for, you're not racing anybody, then, and I mean, like, he's the only person that's a lap, maybe 2, I don't know how far from the leaders he was down, so it would actually be under the rules acceptable to quit right now. I've got Delaney catching me, and I am slowly catching Marcos. Fun fact, the sun is just set. I know this because my lights have just went dimmer. Because when Bloody gets his rhythm, when Bloody finds Zen mode, he can just be that quick. Well, I don't know. Oh, he's about 20 seconds ahead of me, so that's not going to make me much of a difference. Yep, because Marcos just overtook him. Don't know. It's not like Ash at all, but... It's also not like Delaney, and Delaney's been making quite a few mistakes tonight as well. It's because they know I'm the only one streaming, they all want to be in my stream. They all want to be as close to me as possible. Oh, but they don't know that. Although I will say, I seem to be gaining time between, like through Sector 4 on Delaney, and then losing it all the rest of the lap. I've got 3 more laps of fuel. I'm not managing fuel. I've had it in fuel mode 1 the whole time. Driving styles are different, so they'll affect fuel and tyres differently. That's a wide line there, Delaney. You've lost yourself quite a bit of time now. Right, I'm down to 1.8 laps of fuel. So I need to pit at the end of this next lap. I'm pitting this lap. Did you change tyres? That might be why, because he didn't change tyres. Possibly. But yeah, my tyre wear's been so good. I'm thinking there is the possibility oh shit, fucking hell, Delaney. Oh, Delaney had a lag spike. Fucking sent me into the gravel. Not his fault. Netcode and internet and shit's fault, but still not the happiest chappy with that one. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Come on. Ah. Fucking turn 2. Every bloody time. I cannot get turn 2. I get a nice exit into turn 1. It all fucking... The S's goes to shit as on turn 2. I mean, that was about a half an hour I kept delaying behind me there. I was quite proud of that. Oh, yay. Can't wait for this. Got a Hasnin coming up on me. Oh, he's pitting anyway, it's fine. Who? I don't know why I braked for 130R. That's the first time this race I've hit the brakes coming into 130R. Oh shit, there goes my mistake-free run. 40 minutes in, it was bound to happen. Actually, that's not really. I did go wide out of 130R. But no, that's me fucked up big time now. But despite having that mistake, he's had a bigger one because I've closed that gap down from, I think it was 15 to about 9, so... And it was 10 when he came out of the pits, so... Yippee-ki-yay. My ankle hurts from this fucking brake pedal, man. Oh no, went wide, in the gravel. Oh, fuck. I've just hid under the bridge like a troll while the top three just passed me. Because I'm just making mistakes now. See all those pent up mistakes that I'd normally make that I hadn't made up until I got hit by Delaney? They're all coming out now. So I've got like a full feature race worth of mistakes to let out. Who's coming up on me? Gaz. I couldn't be bothered with Gaz trying to get past me through the S's, so I just like coasted down the pit straight till he got past. I've got motivation though. 45 minutes I can have a rolling pie. I baked far too many pies because it worked today because we ran out of sausage rolls. So I decided to take some home. No, don't go fucking wide. Useless fucking car. Would have totally been fine in the NSX. Well, because we're using this custom BOP, I had runs in all of them, and I was actually fastest and most consistent in the NSX. But the fact that it does get a bit leery, I was like, no, the GTR is still the most consistent. I'm the most comfortable in it. Sticking with that one. No, because I picked the car this time. I still blame you for Group 4. I've been using it for the FIA races in the Manufacturers Cup, so I'm not actually too bad with it now. I'm not too, still not a fan of it. Like I've got a hell of a lot more comfortable with it, but still don't like it. But yes, I will let it go the next time we do Group 4s and I pick the car and then we do considerably better. You can't see it right now, but I'm doing smug face. Mate, I don't want to come to a complete fucking stop. Go faster. Every time I get fucking lapped by someone, by the way, it's on the pitch straight, and that time I slowed down to let Ash and Bloody by. And they're just taking their time doing that pitch straight, and I'm fucking nearly at turn 1 by the time Bloody gets there. Now who's coming up on me? That'll be Berg now then, if Bloody's past me. There's a full feature race still to go. I'm actually really enjoying this. Don't sound so sad. I'm not happy about the fact that I'm fucking lapped down. or that Delaney lagged out words, or that Delaney lagged out into me. But these things happen in racing. I'm enjoying the fact that it's now 90 minutes instead of 40. Because even though I am a lap down, I have 40 minutes to go. I can still do something here to bring myself back into it. I can't, but I'm gonna hope. What did you do? When you say slightly off, is it somewhere where there's gravel and you've gone into the gravel? Well, I've had plenty of minor mistakes through this race. Just the mistakes I've been talking about have been proper big mistakes with massive losses of time. Right, mate, I can't go any closer to the fucking wall. Would you like to just get past me? My god, I'm about to just fucking unlap myself and hold this guy up. I just need everyone to have a colossal fuck up at some point. Oh, shifted the wrong way. I meant to go to third, not first. Note to self, when Delaney catches up, don't defend, no longer for position. I love how the minute I pass you, the blue flags come right up. Sorry. Right, I'm going to... Are you sure? Because I've been complaining that the other ones have been too short. I'm looking at the time, seeing there's about a half hour left, and I'm still thinking this is not enough. I want 2 3-hour races. That's 2 or 3 hours a race, not 2 races that are 3 hours each, for the record. You're still ahead of me. I've taken the completely wrong road, shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm trying to do a kind of half donut and spin myself back in the right direction, and it spins me too far and it resets me back on the fucking track, and then I go to move and just struggling, man. Just struggling. Still not long enough. It's not the length of the race that's the issue. It's the fact that I am a lead-footed, unskilled fucking ape. At least behind the wheel of one of these. Full tank should get me at the end. Although I would like to point out one thing out. You know the guy that we held everything up for so that they could actually join? Yeah, that was the guy that quit like 2 laps in. Yeah. No, it was. Yeah. Yep. But no, I think if we didn't have those issues and we actually got everything started on time, I think this would have been a lot better. Because I can say that I was quite pumped for it, and I had to try and keep the adrenaline going. And yeah, that's about a half an hour, and I can just feel myself starting to thingy. But I think if we'd actually got started on time, everything would have been fine. Like, because that's my shoulder starting to hurt from doing this for essentially been on here since 7 o'clock. And that's what, 2.5 hours. It's going to be about 10 o'clock we finish. I don't know, engine wear. I'm trying to be sarcastic about it, I'm sorry. Could be the tyre wear though. Or the combination of the tyre wear and fuel load is just making it want to be like that. I see you behind me, RGD something, but I'll let you by here-ish. back. Oh shit, grass. Mate, this Berg replicator guy is so slow that every time I get the blue flags, he's so slow that by the time I'm ready to react to it, I'm in a space where I can pull off. The blue flags are fucking gone. What happened? The chevron? Oh, the curbstones. Right. No, they're called curbstones. It's a triangle with a triangle the same size, just slightly below it. Oh, right, went in way too hot there. Oh, Ash is left. I like to think of 90 minutes of pure racing. It certainly needs some strategy to spice it up a bit though, doesn't it? No. Actually, I think the planned start time was fine, because with all the pissing about between quali and race 1 and then race 1 and race 2, we're finishing about the same time anyway. The problem was we'd started quali, then we had to stop quali, and then there was all this pissing about with Marcos Matinho, and then yeah, that ended up we ended up starting quali probably about when we should have been probably about 30 minutes, 40 minutes into the race by the time we got all of that done. So that's the issue, not when it's meant to start. And it's something that we will be discussing through this week to see what changes need to be made, to see if there's anything else we can do. I definitely think opening up the strategy is one of the things we're going to need to do. And say probably something like anyone not in the room at 7:45 will not be allowed to race, because it's just too damn long to delay for anyone. Because I mean, including quali, it's an hour and 40 minutes. Plus a lap or two. Call it an hour and 50 minutes for the time after the clock runs out on both quali and the race. Yeah, it's a long... It's definitely a long haul race. An endurance race, as it should be. It really is. Yeah, that's an endurance race. Anything over an hour is an endurance race. It's about seeing how long you can last. An endurance race is often tested for both the driver and the car. To be fair, it still tests the driver. We can't exactly test the car to its limits in the way an endurance race would in GT Sport. It doesn't exactly have damage over time like the F1 games and Project Cars and Assetto Corsa. I may have actually overfueled. Did I let you back past after you lapped me? Yeah, I did, apparently. Well, after I unlapped myself. Oh god damn it, I've been lapped by this fucking Berg replicator again. I'm probably going to be fucking itching at the bit to unlap myself at some points in this track with behind him, like I was last time, unless he gets a fucking move on. That's fine, he's away. Oh, so that last lap was my fastest of the race. Super Lawnmower GT. Well, I'm still going and I'm at least 2 minutes behind you, so... I mean, I'm 5.5 minutes behind Hasnain. I think Doggo wants to go walkies. It's not very nice. Oh, into the gravel off the fucking second deck. Now, come on, face the right fucking way, you stupid car. Hasnain, followed by RGD Wraith, followed by Communist Minion, and someone's just went the fuck off. For the record, they weren't followed by Communist Minion, they were followed by Ronin GT Delaney. And Marcus Moutinho, who just went fuck it into the wall. Like, they went into the wall so bad that I'm not even bothered about the fucking blue flags right now. With the exception of lap 37, as have mine. My last lap was a 2:26. I've done a 2:11, 1:59, 1:58, 2:02, 2:03, 2:06. Yeah, I've been a wee bit all over the place there. There has been a distinct lack of consistency. I'm just waiting forward for Super Formula starting in September. What, the 90 minute? Like, if it went back to 2040 or 40-20, two races, would you be back then? Out of curiosity. I'm just wondering if it's the racing that's the issue or the format. Oh, this is my last lap. Whoever's catching up on me is too far behind to probably relap me between now and the finish line. Welcome to the world of endurance racing. Oh. That was a sore race. Ah. Ow. I tried to move. Oh, I'm stuck to this seat for the rest of the night. Yeah. Oh, actually, because they didn't cross, because they're not on the lead lap, aka Hasnain and Wraith crossed the line um, before the time ran out. So anyone who says +1 lap was on the lead lap. Like, as you can see, I am +4 laps because I've been passed 3 times and was not on the lead lap. Oh man. That was tiring. I got 152. Save the replay. Well done, Hasnain, Wraith, and Mega. Anyway, that has been it from us here at Gaming Kin. I am knackered after that. And as always, there's always room for you here at Gaming Kin if you want to be our friends. Stay safe out there. Join us next week also for more AOR endurance racing.